Boom. And we're live. Shalom, family. Shalom, Miss Parker. This is your host, Brian Anthony Binyai. Man, it's been so long since I've been live, especially from going from like a phone. A lot of options done changed. I didn't even put a name on this thing, did I? We'll fix that. We'll fix that. Anyway, we're here, guys. 72 hours. We have 72 hours. Should have got my selfie stick. But this is gonna be in it's gonna be in parts anyway. We're losing sun, so I think I got in a good spot to where we can. Oh, better right here. Yeah. So yeah, here's the deal, guys. On Friday, this coming Friday, July the 24th, 2026, China is going to reset the gold price. Am I live? Yeah, we're live. Okay. So on this Friday, this coming Friday, uh, July 24th, 2026, China is going to reset the gold price. They've bought, I forgot how many tons of gold, but it's going to separate the paper market from the physical market. It's liable to crash the dollar. Uh, it's liable to send the economy crashing. So a lot of things are happening between now and then. They're estimating that they're going to try to raise the price of gold. For right now, it's beneath $5,000. It's maybe the low fours, maybe the high threes. At one time, it had hit 5,000. They're ending futures trading. They're ending the paper market. You know, I'm in Texas. It got up to 100, and in the shade, it's not that bad here right now. But there's no wind, so we may have to do this in parts because I got some things I want to read. I just want to touch bases with y'all guys, man. Long time no hear from, long time no see, and we'll get into that, y'all willing. But they're saying they're going to raise the price of gold to approximately $38,000 per ounce. $38,000 per ounce. Right now, it's a little, like I said, Shalom, family. I see we got people watching. Thumbs up. Appreciate the thumbs up. Look like the numbers are correct this time. Usually they play games with it. But appreciate the likes. Appreciate the thumbs up. So we're looking at $38,000 per ounce. It's estimated that China is going to reset the gold price this coming Friday. 72 hours. This is the 72-hour warning. And that's Friday, July the 24th, 2026. China's bought, I want to say something like 280 tons of gold. And they're ending the all right, we got people. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for joining in. We got Rare Wolf. Shalom, my brother. So Spec Ops and Nearly Campo. Shalom, shalom. Appreciate y'all for joining in. Levy Roche. Cheese. Okay, great. Yeah, we should have had the this guy. Let me get you out of here. You spamming. Remove. Get this guy out of here. Report. Okay. Anyway, somebody get this guy out of here, man. Anyway, so yeah, looking at it's going to be a split from the paper market. $38,000 per ounce. Maybe good or maybe bad. Uh, they're not going to be doing futures trading anymore. It's not going to be controlled by the spot price anymore. That's going to affect us some way or another. So I'm going to be jumping around, guys. I'll probably do a part two. Appreciate the likes, appreciate the thumbs up. Probably do a part two here in just a second because we're going to read. We're going to put some scripture in there. And Levi Roche. Oh, yeah, okay, Levi Roche. Yeah. I know who you are. You one of them. Anyway, it's going to affect you guys, Levi. So you one of the small hats. It's a split from the paper market. And let's talk about, I'm going to be jumping around a few subjects here. Iran. Big subject right now. Big subject. Iran has said that there's no more Mr. Nice Guy. They're taking off the white gloves. They said they've been doing tit for tat. They struck recently all of the U.S. bases in the Middle East. They said the U.S. military has abandoned the bases that they ran, and they're hiding inside of hotels amongst women and children. And they struck F-15s, F-35, a whole bunch of stuff. And so the U.S., old President Trump, he hit the Iranian bridges. He hit their electric grid. He hit their nuclear power plant. He hit the police station. And he hit their water desalination plant. This is what he hit. The bridges he hit, he said they were kaputs, it's done. And within 72 hours, Iran had rebuilt the bridges. They were in use again. So Iran is pretty hard to contain. So the Strait of Hormuz is closed. They say, okay, well, it doesn't affect us that much. We only get like 20% of our oil from there. Well, the Houthis have kicked in, Yemen. And all the Saudi oil, and Saudi is also who refines our gas, it goes through the Red Sea. I forgot the name of that strait. It's closed now. It's closed. So along with what's happening with the gold, it's going to happen on Friday. Gas and oil prices about to skyrocket. Energy prices about to skyrocket. Along with what's happening with the weather here and everywhere else. Oh man, I'm going to go over a lot of news, like I said, and then I'll probably have to relocate the inside. We got to get some scripture in, guys, to show you this stuff is biblical. So it's rumored, people in the know, they're saying the U.S. is going to invade Iran. They're going to put troops on the ground. Boots on the ground, guys. And shout out to Zach Mwisi, I think his name is. He showed a few months back the water. Y'all know I had the dream, right, about the war where no troops are coming back. Well, Zach showed the water over in the Persian Gulf that's really blue and the water that's really green. It's over there, guys. It's over there. This is the war. This is it. So they're saying that the U.S. is going to put boots on the ground in Iran. Even some of the retired generals are saying they don't know how you can do it. They say, I mean, you can always have people jump out of a plane, but whatever, they only have what they have on their back. And after that, they're dead meat. They can't put them in the air bases, in the all the military bases we have there, because Iran is steady spanking those bases. So wherever you drop them off, it's going to have to be far away, and you're going to have to drive them in some kind of way. It's a terrible idea, but they're saying they're going to put boots on the ground. They're also saying this. They say we have 43 days left of oil in the strategic reserve. 43 days, a month and a half. A month and a half. By the 1st of September, we're kaputs. No more oil for the U.S. That's what they say. And we know, the guys, that this is the year of Jubilee. It's a whole year. It started um, the Day of Atonement, October 2025, and it lasts until the Day of October this year. Day of Atonement this year, which is going to be in September this year. So Day of Atonement is going to be in September, not October. So, and then it's after the party is the after party. So the prophecy says, after 400 years, the nation who we serve, the Most High Yah would judge, and afterwards we would be coming out with great substance. It looks like that's happening, guys. So I believe it's the Day of Atonement this year, somewhere around the end of September. So we got a little over a month and a half for that as well. And then after that, it's the after party. Now, let's go back to Iran again. I'm just skipping around, guys. A lot of points to touch on. But Iran is saying they're going to put boots on the ground. Not here in the U.S. Yeah, NASA, hey, shalom, shalom. Iran is going to put boots on the ground, not here in the U.S. They said they're going to take over all of the U.S. military bases in the Middle East. Since the American troops have went to the hotels, Iran says they're going to send in their troops and just take them over, just take the bases over. That would be an embarrassment. I mean, we got bases in 6, 7, 10, 11, 12 countries or something like that, and they're saying they're going to take them. They said they're taking the gloves off, guys. Iran says no more tit for tat, no more Mr. Nice Guy, no more white glove, and they said they respect every nation, but they said this is going to end one way or the other. And they're going to play hardball now. So Iran said they're going to invade the U.S. bases. And I believe, starting with Kuwait. They're putting in ground troops. Iran is sending in their ground troops, starting with Kuwait. And they said they're targeting all U.S. bases in the Middle East. Either today or yesterday, Amazon data center over there was hit. It's been blown up. Iran hit the Amazon data center. Iran said now all of the companies that are funding this war, that are hoping to profit from the war, including Trump and his whole family and all the businesses they have and all their rich buddies, it's fair game. They're being targeted now. So guys, this thing is going to get ugly. Ugly. So it's time for us, guys, to find our tribe, to detach from fiat. Because if what happens, if China does what they says they're going to do on Friday, fiat is already fiat. I mean, people walking around, I'm worth 120 million in fiat. And that's all that he got. You have nothing. It's time to think about bartering. Time to think about who's your neighbor. You might want to pay for things with the fruit, vegetables you grow. If you drink alcohol, make your own. Everything is being poisoned, guys. Everything is being poisoned. The food, the air. They're saying that the air in the Northeast and the Midwest, it says coming down from Canada, and it's smelling like formaldehyde. Well, the people in Canada are saying it doesn't smell like formaldehyde up there. And then the direction of the air, the wind stream, it shouldn't be bringing it south. It should be taking it northwest. Then I saw something, a TikTok video where something dropped out of the sky, and I saw 2 videos. And it was steaming. It was white balls of, man, something's dropping out of, man, it's poison. They're poisoning everything and everybody. So it's time to detach from the fiat. It's no longer about the digital money, the money in your bank account, the paper money, things like this. It's your skill. you know, barter. I'll do this for you if you can do that. I'll sew this for you. I'll fix your plumbing. I'll fix your car if you can do this for me. Or I'll make your food. Hey, your skill and the things you grow and raise. If you raise chickens or goats, dogs. Let me show you some dogs right quick. Little pups. We got the big dogs. We got the pups. Yeah, we got them. We got them. Anyway, so yeah, detach from fiat, because if it becomes worthless, guys, it could happen. Remember Weimar Republic. It could happen overnight. Gas is going up daily. And they may take us all digital. They may say in order to go forward from here, since what China is planning on doing, you may have to go to cryptocurrency. You may have to, hey man, they may ban, during the pandemic, the scamdemic, a lot of places stopped taking cash anyway. They may do something like that. What else? So we already talked about Yemen shut down the Red Sea. And so the Saudis usually take the oil through the Strait of Hormuz. But if that's blocked, they take it through the Red Sea. And that's the port the strait that Yemen and the Houthis are controlling. They said no Saudi ships can pass through. No Saudi ships with the oil can pass through. This is all right now. The rest of it is going to happen Friday. And it may trickle in slowly, but hey, be ready for anything, guys. And okay, so I'm going to skip this right quick. We're going to have to go through the scripture. We'll probably do another one right after this. So the barter system, guys. Barter system, using skill and services. And your neighbors. Know your neighbor. The heat wave in Europe. Let's talk about that. They're saying that it's been going on for about a little over a month. They're saying over 20,000 dead. There were like 1,000 people dying per day, whether it was the heat wave or the sun. They say skin cancer is shooting through the roof. 1,000 people dying per day. They said the morgues can't take any more people. The crematoriums can't take any more people. Dead bodies they're letting their family members just dead sit in the house and stink it up. They don't have any other options. 20,000 are dead. This is what they're reporting. So it's definitely time to build your own networks, grow your own food, make your own everything. If you drink alcohol, you have to get the fresh vegetables and fruit from the people that don't have GMO, that are not poisoning it, to make whatever you're gonna make. If you smoke, grow your own tobacco, grow your own green, whatever you're gonna do. But it's no longer the big boxes. Hey, there are all the millionaires and billionaires, the rich people. They're in on it, guys. They're here to kill you. Okay, we're gonna skip that part. Let's go over here. Okay. Fur babies. yeah. The little pups. Tough ones. So, yeah, guys, we're losing sunlight here, but I just want to touch on that. The rest of this I'll have to go and because I'm going to get into some scripture. We'll have to go inside, move inside. But it's going to get tough. Gas at the pump, man, it's like one day it went up like 40 cents, and it's going up every day. They're not going to get the Strait of Hormuz back open. It's not happening. Iran is not going to do any more deals. They're not going to do any more talks. Yemen, the Houthis are saying, we with you. So The Pakistanis have a military defense with the Saudis. Pakistanis have nukes. The U.S. has sent nuclear bombers just today over there. This thing's going to get ugly, guys. Make sure you have your food and your water, your network of people. We're not even going to be able to communicate on their networks because they're hacking everything, they're blocking everything. Yeah, it's going to get ugly. So it's probably pretty much all I have for this part of it. And we'll get into the rest of it. We'll move on the inside here, and I'll do another one. But I'll have to name this one. But we have 72 hours. 3 days, guys. 3 days. China is set to reset the price of gold. And they've already stopped doing futures trading. Like the spot price and betting for your stuff on the markets. Because the US controls that. Today it's high, tomorrow it's low, and the millionaires and billionaires benefit from that. They control the price. Just like they control the price of oil and gas and cryptocurrency. So they're not going to let you win with that, guys. They're not going to let you win with that. They know when they know how to bait you in. You put all your money in and, oh, loser. And then they gobble it all up. So that's about it, guys. Appreciate y'all for joining in. Love y'all. This is your host. I'm going to salute with the wrong hand. But anyway, Brian Anthony Benya with Beyond Babbitt. Reporting live. And we're going to do another show. We're going to take it inside. We're going to read some scripture to show y'all. This thing's a lot deeper than what it is. Appreciate everybody for joining in. Data centers all around us. Whoa. Oh, I didn't talk about the virus. They said it's on the lettuce and all that, but there was a doctor who connected that virus to the data centers. The data centers are putting contaminated water back in the system that contains sickness and disease and viruses and the diarrhea. One lady said she had to poop 40 times in one day. You're going to have to grow your own food. You're going to have to purify your own water, catch rainwater. Who cares what they say is illegal? I'm dropping my pen. Okay. Who cares what they say is illegal, guys? The Most High made that water. They didn't. But then again, they're putting stuff in the rainwater that's poisonous, that's dropping down. So just be careful, guys. Be careful out there. Heavy metal toxins. Yes, sir. Make sure you're detoxing regularly. That said, love y'all. Peace and blessing till the next time. And we'll move it in and I'll get another one going and we're going to get into the scripture. All right. Shalom, shalom. Peace.